Oh, it's just a dream. Oh, hello. This is Ben from Life in 360, and looks like today is my birthday. Woo! And my first birthday wish is to go back to sleep. I think I've just been outed. Yeah, you see this thing? This is my YouTube background, and this, it's my bed. I film my YouTube videos from my bedroom. Somehow I managed to cover this thing up in my YouTube videos, so all you see is this beautiful background. When I was in film school, I was obsessed with the great Stanley Kubrick, and my favorite film was this one here, 2001: A Space Odyssey. I was so obsessed with it that I covered an entire wall of my apartment here in the entire movie. So every one of these is a shot from the film. I love his use of symmetry and circles, circle, circle, circle. There's circles everywhere. Howl is a circle. The eye at the end, circle. Maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with tiny planets. There's nothing but circles. So of all the days in the year, this is the one day I will allow myself to take off. I can already work whenever I want because I'm my own boss, but I don't. I'm a hardcore hustler. I'm always working. Even on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, I'm working, but not today. Today is for doing my favorite things. What do you think of that, Snowy? Daddy's doing whatever he wants today. Are you gonna join in? Instagram notifications, Facebook notifications, YouTube notifications, email. It's gonna be a sunny day in Sydney. The first and most basic Tiny Planet video style is called Walking Planet, where we put our 360 camera into video mode and we hit that record button there, and we're going to walk from the top to the bottom of our planet. Just hold the camera out in front of you like this and walk from A to B. The second Tiny Planet effect is what I call the treadmill, and this is going to involve you walking around the camera and creating the illusion that you're walking along the top of the moving planet. So let's do it. By the way, the treadmill effect is something I teach in my ebook, Life in 360, A Beginner's Guide to Tiny... Oh shit. I live directly beside an airport, so trying to get clean sound is an often impossible task. I always have to pause my videos and wait for QF72 from Johannesburg to Sydney to land safely. Where was I? You can find that last Tiny Planet effect in my ebook, plus a bunch of others. Check it out, link in the description. Now it's time for lunch and one of my favorite healthy dishes ever, which is the green bowl. We have avocado, baby spinach, kale, quinoa, poached eggs, buffalo mozzarella. This is like an intestinal broom for your insides. Hello.
Happy birthday!
Let's look at some Instagram messages. Hello mate, what is the app that you use to do this effect? Well, my friend, this is not an effect. It's crazy how many people think the whole Tiny Planet thing is an effect. You need a 360 camera. I mean, look, you can do it to normal photos, but they're going to end up stretched and warped and they don't stitch properly, so it ain't an effect. Hey man, just letting you know that it's not an effect. You will need a 360 camera. So check out my YouTube channel for recommendations. Hi Ben, I'm so inspired from your work that I bought an Insta360 One. We'll get this by Amazon tomorrow. Hope I can sleep and be concentrated at work. Hee. All the best, Jan. Hey Jan, super happy to hear that. You're going to enjoy your Insta360 One. Definitely check out my channel for tutorials about tiny planets and everything else. But you've made a very, very good investment, my friend. Good luck. Bought the E360 VR, still have so much to learn, but my first Tiny Planet video, thank you for the inspiration. It's always really cool to see people that are inspired by my work and that go out there and make their own awesome content. This looks really cool. I'm super happy to see this, and in turn, I know he's going to inspire someone else to pick up a 360 camera and capture their world in 360. As much as I'd like to write something longer, I have so many comments in my inbox that it's not really possible for me to write anything longer than a sentence. It's crazy just how many comments and messages I'm getting every day. It's seriously getting out of hand. I could wake up and start responding to messages on YouTube, then Facebook, then Instagram, then email, then YouTube, then Facebook, then Instagram, and a whole day would pass. It's getting out of hand and I don't really know how to manage it. I'm so humbled that so many people want to reach out to me, and I do my best to answer every single message that comes in to either my inbox or the comment section of any of my profiles. At the same time though, if I spend all day long responding to comments, it means that's less time for actually creating the content, which is the valuable thing for both me and you guys. So I'm trying to figure out how I can manage this a bit better. I'm gonna try to keep responding to all comments, but I'm only human and there's only a certain amount of hours in the day. So please bear with me if I do take a long time to respond. I apologize. The third tiny planet effect we're going to try is the jumping shot. How do you get a really good jumping shot where firstly you show up really high above the planet, but also it captures you crystal clear? So many times I'll try this effect. So the secret of this shot is to get our shutter speed really fast. When we jump, we're only going to be in the air for about half a second, so it needs to capture 1/100th of a second and get us pin sharp when we're really high above the ground. Three, two, one. Okay, so it caught me way earlier than I'd anticipated. So that tells me I need to jump maybe half a second before the timing that I just jumped. Whew. Oh, it's quite a workout. Oh my God. But looks like I've got a winner. Took me about 20 shots, but I got the timing just right. Most cameras will activate the actual shutter maybe half a second after the camera beeps, so you do need to experiment because it's such a short window you're in the sky. Now we edit the tiny planet as we normally would in Roll World or another app. Check out my ebook if you want to know more about tiny planets, but it's super simple. You can even do it within the apps of most 360 cameras. So why am I making a YouTube video on my birthday? Well, because I love YouTube. I love making videos. I love being creative. It's my favorite thing to do. I used to be a filmmaker. I made a whole bunch of short films. I sent them out to film festivals, and sometimes a short film can take 6 months to a year to create a 15 to 20 minute piece of cinema. And if you're lucky, you might get selected for a few film festivals and your film will get seen by an audience of 20 to 50 people, maybe 100 if you're lucky. On YouTube, I can make a video and get an audience of 1,000 plus within 24 hours. That is pretty incredible. And have an audience view it and appreciate it and be inspired by it, learn from it. With filmmaking, I just wasn't getting that. It was a really hard decision to make, to stop making films, but it's the best decision I ever made, to pursue YouTube and make films in a way that the audience is actually there. People are on the internet, they're not so much in cinemas anymore. So filmmaking for the internet is one of the smartest things I've ever done, and I'd 1000% recommend, if you're in the same situation, that you treat the internet as seriously as you treat your precious film at your precious film festival. Because audiences at festivals are dwindling and they're growing on the internet. This is how you get an audience. This is how I've been able to turn it into a career. This is why I'm here on my day off filming a YouTube vlog in my local park, and I'm not at some boring office job or making films for no money. I'm so grateful to have all of you guys out there watching every new video I create, and I'm going to do my best in 2018 to create even more to a better standard and cover a wider range of topics that will help educate and inspire you guys. If you want to follow me on the social networks, I'm sure you know what my handles are by now. Instagram is here, YouTube is here, Facebook is here. Check me out. Until next time, keep capturing your world in 360. This has been Ben, another year older, another year not so wiser, and I will see you in the next video.